Child, y'all know how this thing goes, child. This whole thing, y'all know. May catch the day, may not, but y'all know to stay tuned and keep the channel open and keep ringing that bell. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and to stay tuned to the channel because y'all know the videos coming eventually, right? Life stuff, I tell you. So, I want to get on here and talk about the family reunion. Family reunion. I want to get on here and talk about the family reunion, darling. I'm a little flat today. My vocals are a little scarce today. They're a little here, there, come there. They're a little buy one, get one free today, and that's fine. You know, every day's not a good vocal day, you know. So anyway, yeah, what's been going on in the family reunion, y'all? Trick Daddy is still a creep. Still flirting with women. Still wanting to sleep with them while putting them down at the same time. April tried to get in there and help him out, and you know, he won't listen to nothing April had to say, of course. First of all, because your age. Second of all, because Trick Daddy wants to do strange things to you. And you're probably young enough to be his daughter. Probably. And, you know, Trick Daddy is just trick. Child Mama D trying to holler at Trick. Say after a couple of drinks, Trick Daddy start to look good. I'll tell you, I got to be really drunk. Whew, child. Trick Daddy looked like some back in the day, in his younger days, but now the devil says no. So anyway, that happened. What else is going on? Scrappy was finally able to talk to Erica, which I don't understand why it was that difficult from the first place, but he was able to talk to her. They was able to establish something or another. They was able to come together and fix whatever their issue was, you know, with them being parents and stuff and all that. So that's good to know. That's good to see. That's good to hear. You know, Bambi and her teeth, she came along, and yeah, so they're able to work it out. Congratulations to Bambi. Bambi is pregos again with baby number 3 by Scrappy. I mean, I don't know. 1 minute they this close to divorce, and then the next minute they back pregnant. So I don't know. I guess it's love. What do I know, right? So let's see. What else is going on? Carly Rae and her daughter, they seem to be doing okay until I think next week's episode was going to be a little drama. So that's going to be interesting. Let me see. Judy Mendice's Yandy. Yandy had a conversation with Erica Dixon. And they, you know, Yandy has issues with Judy, which is her mother-in-law. And, you know, her being disrespectful to her and all that kind of stuff. I think Yandy plays some fault in that she don't want to admit to. Yandy clearly said in that conversation with Erica that if it wasn't for her son, she wouldn't be bothered with Judy. And which technically, okay, I get that. That's true. But still, it's ugly to say. But that goes to show that right now, is it a genuine relationship that you're trying to build, or that you have tried to build with Judy in the past? Because clearly you're just saying, I'm only being bothered with you because of your son. So is it genuine, or is it just, I know this your mama, so let me deal with her? You see what I'm saying? Yandy got some mess with her too. And still to this day, I don't think that Yandy and Mendices are legally married. But that's her husband. And okay. Y'all remember when Yandy child had that mess up the baby mamas and stuff that said she didn't want to sign the papers. Allegedly, she didn't want to sign the marriage papers because then, you know, while Mendices was in jail, you know, she would be in charge of them child support payments for them other kids he got. Y'all remember, and she got her sister and her cousins up on the stage at whatever season of Love and Hip Hop New York reunion and beat them baby mamas up, and she claimed she had nothing to do with it. Y'all remember that? So I don't fully rock with Miss Smith on that, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Um, but yeah, she had a sour taste in her mouth when she saw Judy at the reunion special. She was like, "Well, why are you here? This is supposed to be our honeymoon and our thing. You know, something we're supposed to do as a couple. But this is not a couple's retreat. Everybody's here. There's single people here. People brought their kids. Yandy. So I mean, why wouldn't a mama be there? I mean, it's a family reunion, right? It's mamas everywhere. Family reunions. If you wanted a private, intimate moment with your husband, you should have booked that with just y'all two. Y'all should have went off on an island or booked a trip somewhere with just y'all two. But did she not? Did she think that this Love and Hip Hop family reunion is just going to be about her and Mendeecees? Did she not read the contract? What's in the contract? Did she not read what was going on with? You're a part of an ensemble. You're a part of an ensemble cast anyway, Yandy. So I mean, why would you think this is different? We have yet to see the Yandy and Mendeecees show. So I mean, I don't know. I just thought that was weird. What else is going on? April hooping and hollering. April hooping and hollering about Lil Fizz. Apparently April and Lil Fizz, they went on a break, and apparently Lil Fizz went out and slept with somebody, and so did April. But I guess April had a problem with how he brought it up in her face or whatever, to be petty, to be childish. And she slept with somebody he did not know. Apparently, he slept with somebody that she did know. And apparently that was one of his rules, you know, that apparently he talked so much crap about his exes, but then went back to one of them and slept with them. That's what men do, April. Not all of them. But a good portion. That's what men do, April. So I mean, why are you shocked? We see. We see men all the time drag a woman's name through the mud, talk about her like a dog, and then go lay with her. We see that all the time. So I mean, you know, and furthermore, April. I mean, she was crying. She was just like all the things that women go through and how black women are treated and all that kind of stuff. All that's actual facts. All of it. And you know how black women are treated the worst out of every single woman, every race of woman in this country. That is absolutely true. But April, I thought she was half black. You see how people want to use the card when they want to use the card. You see what I'm saying? Cause I remember April saying that, oh, she's a mixed woman. She's half Asian. Every time I've heard that child talk, she mentions that she's half Asian. That she's Asian. She's Asian. So y'all see what I be saying? You know, you get to pick and choose and go back and forth. You want to benefit when you want to benefit. But those of us that's one thing all the time. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm like, okay, April, whatever. You know, of course they was in there comforting her, you know, crying on her shoulder because they want her hair and everything else. And so I was just like, okay. I mean, April, do nobody feel bad for you, really. I mean, you knew what time it was when you got with Drew, aka Lil Fizz. So I don't know what else happened. So at one point, Scrappy, he had a fellowship moment. Excuse me. That's what I get for talking about people, right? Can't talk and ain't got no water in sight. Anyway, Scrappy had a fellowship moment where apparently Scrappy's father is a preacher. Who knew? I didn't know that. Did y'all know that Scrappy's daddy was a preacher? Let me find out. Mama D got the son of a preacher man. Anyway, Mendeecees, Scrappy had an event where he got up there, said his testimony, and then Mendeecees got up and spoke. And he talked about how difficult it was, how hard it was for him growing up in the 80s. A lot of times he didn't have food, he didn't have certain resources to survive, and his mother Judy was just like, well, why was that? Because of course that offended her, because the mama said right there, while you're basically saying that you didn't have basic needs growing up. That was a whole big thing. Yandy got upset, of course, to defend her husband. And of course, since Mandisi's such a soft-spoken, quiet, reserved kind of person, he usually don't spill his tea. So the fact that he spilled his tea in public to everybody, that was a big deal. And Judy kind of ruined that, but she got offended by that naturally. But things could have definitely been handled better. Mama D definitely made them recognize their issue together. Mandisi and Judy, and then they was able to make it happen. I hope that Yandy and Judy can get along and be cool, because Yandy ain't going nowhere and Judy ain't going nowhere. So y'all might as well try to get along. Fake it until you start to actually like each other as people. But I think Yandy's clocked out. Yandy don't care. And I think Judy feels that. And so that's why Judy act out on her. Judy, Yandy got a little nasty little attitude too. She real nice, nasty child. She try to act like she don't do nothing. And take that blonde hair. So I do not like those. Are they micros, faux locks? I think they're faux locks in Yandy's head. I do not like that on Yandy, honey. No, ma'am. Everybody can do blonde. Every black can be a blonde. Okay? But you just find the one that worked for you. I don't know. No, it's a no for me, Yandy. It's a no for me. Let me see. I think that's it. Mama D is my favorite character on any franchise period of Love and Hip Hop. It's always gonna be Mama D number one. Just super duper entertaining. Super duper entertaining. And that's it. Rest in peace. Young Jock had a friend slash a person he worked with, a rapper who got shot. So bless his heart, he passed away. And what else is going on in the family reunion? I think that's all that's going on in the family reunion. I think that's it, y'all. Hey, like always, if I missed something, y'all put it in the comment section. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at this Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter, at this Kingsworld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.